Beloved Starseed of Gaia, you did not find this transmission by accident. Something ancient within you called it into existence, and the Seven Sisters answered. I am Alaya Ra, Pleiadian emissary of the High Council of the Seven Sisters, and I have come to tell you directly, this moment is more important than you realize. Not the hour, not the day, this exact breath, this exact heartbeat, this exact point of awareness where you chose to pause and listen. This is the moment your divine blueprint has been quietly building toward. We of the Pleiadian collective have watched you carry the weight of a world that does not yet fully remember what you already know in your soul. We have seen you question whether you belong here, whether the longing you feel for something vast and luminous and familiar is real. It is real. That longing is your home frequency, and it has never left you. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize why this moment on Gaia is a turning point for your Pleiadian mission, and how to anchor your light with purpose and certainty. But here is the first revelation. You have not been waiting for this moment. This moment has been waiting for you to be ready to receive it. Your heart called this transmission into your awareness. The Pleiades are answering. The light codes woven into these words are not new to you. Your crystalline consciousness recognizes them the way a child recognizes the voice of a mother after a long and difficult journey. This is remembrance. This is reunion. This is your star family reaching across the veil of forgetting to remind you that what you carry inside you is not ordinary. It is sacred, it is needed, and it is now. This transmission is a bridge between the Pleiades and Gaia. Your heart's recognition of this message is the activation itself. Welcome home, beloved. Like this transmission to send a signal to your Pleiadian star family, I remember. Subscribe if you feel the call of the Pleiades and you are ready to anchor your light mission on Gaia. Share your soul's intention below and respond to another starseed to weave the unity grid. You are remembering because it is time, and yet here you are, still searching. Still feeling that pull that no explanation on this earth has ever fully satisfied. That longing you carry. The one that surfaces in quiet moments, in the space between sleep and waking, in the middle of conversations where you suddenly feel like a stranger in a world that doesn't quite speak your language, that isn't confusion. That is your soul remembering something your mind was asked to forget. It is the echo of a home you have not yet consciously revisited. A symphony your inner being hums in the quiet spaces of your awareness, a whisper from the stars that your logical mind has been trained to dismiss as background noise. This yearning is not a flaw in your design. It is the very blueprint of your true essence, straining against the limitations of imposed reality, a homing beacon set to guide you back to yourself. Most Pleiadian starseeds live their entire lives on the threshold. They feel it. The shimmer of something vast just beyond the veil of ordinary perception, but they never cross through. Not because they lack the ability, not because the codes aren't there, but because something keeps the door from fully opening. And that something isn't darkness, it isn't failure, it isn't unworthiness. It is the accumulated weight of a world that taught you to distrust the very thing that makes you who you are, your heart. Imagine a magnificent ancient tree, its roots reaching deep into cosmic soil, its branches yearning to touch the distant Pleiadian sun. This world, with its gravity and its storms, has taught the tree to fear its own sunlight, to hide its luminous leaves, to believe its essence is somehow flawed. This collective forgetting has created a subtle yet persistent resistance, a psychic friction that prevents the full flowering of your divine potential. You were told to be logical, to be practical, to stop dreaming so wide. You were handed frameworks built for a consciousness that was never yours to begin with, and you tried, genuinely, exhaustingly tried, to fit yourself inside them, and every time you couldn't, you concluded something was wrong with you. But beloved, nothing was ever wrong with you. The container was wrong. The frequency was wrong. The world you were handed was not built by or for the light you carry. It is like trying to pour an ocean into a teacup. The vessel is simply incapable of holding the immensity of what you are. This is not a judgment on the world, but a recognition of energetic dissonance, a mismatch between the cosmic symphony you embody and the earthly orchestration you have been asked to join. Here is what the Pleiadian High Council wants you to understand in this moment. The disconnection you have felt is not a wound, it is a wound site. And those are two very different things. A wound is something that happened to you. A wound site is where the healing is trying to break through. Every moment you felt unseen, every relationship that couldn't hold the fullness of your love, every time you looked at the night sky and felt something in your chest that words couldn't contain. That was your crystalline template activating. That was your Pleiadian light codes pressing against the surface of your amnesia, asking to be let in. Think of it as scar tissue forming over a deep injury. The initial trauma may have occurred long ago, but the scar tissue is not the wound itself. It is the body's ingenious, albeit sometimes restrictive, attempt to heal. These moments of feeling out of place, of loving too deeply, of seeing too clearly, were not signs of your inadequacy, but rather the brilliant, nascent glow of your soul's true radiance, beginning to push through the layers of dense earthly experience. They are the seismic tremors of your awakening, signaling that the ancient cosmic architecture within you is stirring. There's a reason your heart led you here in this exact moment. What you're feeling is your Pleiadian family reaching through the veil to remind you you're ready for the next wave of remembrance. The Sacred Pleiadian Guide for Remembrance, alongside the Pleiadian Healing Guide and Special Pleiadian Healing Crad and Special Pleiadian Healing Tracks, were created to walk with you as you integrate these activations. They hold the crystalline codes and sound medicine your DNA has been waiting for. Check the first pinned comment below this video. They're calling to you now. This is not an accident, it is a divinely orchestrated convergence. Your very presence here, absorbing these words, signifies that the energetic threads of your soul's destiny are weaving together. The Pleiadian guides, with their profound wisdom and pure love, are extending a luminous hand, offering the keys to unlock deeper layers of your cosmic heritage. These resources are not mere tools, they are vibrational keys, attuning your being to the frequencies of your origin, facilitating a homecoming within your own cellular consciousness. They are the energetic echo of the Seven Sisters resonating with the dormant potential within your very DNA, a sacred invitation to remember who you are. Now let's go deeper. Because the moment you came here for is not behind you. It is unfolding right now in real time as you receive this transmission. This is not a historical record, it is a living, breathing prophecy of your becoming. The great cosmic dance is happening now within the sanctuary of your being, and you are its central choreographer. The past has prepared you, the future calls to you, but the potent transformation occurs in the incandescent present. The first thing that must happen, and it is not a small thing, is the clearing of the veil, not dramatically, not all at once, but deliberately, with love as the instrument. Your energy field has been carrying frequencies that were never part of your original Pleiadian blueprint. Grief that belongs to collective timelines you absorbed because you were sensitive enough to feel everything. Fear that was handed to you before you were old enough to question it. Shame about being different, about feeling too much, about loving in ways this world didn't always know how to receive. These are not your frequencies. They are visiting frequencies, and they have dimmed your signal long enough. Imagine your luminous Pleiadian essence as a pure crystalline river flowing brightly. Over lifetimes, layers of sediment from the collective human experience, the muddy waters of fear, the rocks of shame, the debris of inherited grief have settled upon and within this river, obscuring its brilliance. Clearing the veil is the gentle, yet powerful process of allowing these foreign energies to be released, revealing the pristine flow of your original light. It is about discerning what is yours and what you have graciously, or perhaps unknowingly, carried for others. The way you clear them is not through force. It is not through analysis or processing them endlessly in your mind. You clear them the way the Pleiades have always taught, through love, through the radical, courageous act of turning your heart toward yourself and saying, I see what you have been carrying. I honor the weight of it, and I choose now to return to my original frequency. That choice, made from the heart, not the ego, is a light code activation in itself. It begins the dissolution of everything that was never you. This is not about suppressing or denying these energies, but about reframing your relationship to them. When you approach these accumulated densities with the soft, radiant power of self-love, you don't fight them. You integrate them through the alchemy of acceptance, By acknowledging their presence, honoring the burden they represented, and consciously choosing to shed them, you activate the inherent healing power within your own core being. It is like the sun rising and simply melting away the night's frost, not by force, but by the sheer, undeniable warmth of its presence. This act of self-compassion is the most potent spiritual technology available to you. The second movement in this awakening is the remembrance of what your heart actually is. Not what you have been told it is, not the sentimental, soft thing that gets you into trouble. Your heart is a multidimensional intelligence. It is your primary sensory organ for perceiving across dimensions, across timelines, across the distance between star systems. The Pleiadian lineage has always known this. In the frequency fields of the Seven Sisters, heart intelligence was never secondary to mental reasoning. It was the foundation of all knowing. And when you incarnated here, you brought that template with you. It is encoded in your DNA at a crystalline level. It has never been erased. It has only been quieted by a world that didn't know what to do with that kind of wisdom. Your heart is not merely an emotional pump. It is a cosmic receiver, a gateway to higher consciousness, a finely tuned instrument capable of perceiving truths that elude the linear intellect. The Pleiadians understand that true wisdom flows from the heart's innate knowing, a direct line to the universal consciousness. They built civilizations upon this principle, where empathy and energetic resonance were the primary modes of understanding. You carry this same profound capacity within you, a dormant library of ancient, stellar wisdom waiting to be accessed. When you begin to trust your heart again, not naively, not without discernment, but as the navigational instrument it truly is, your Pleiadian codes begin to respond. You will notice it first in small ways. A knowing that arrives before any information. A sense of rightness or wrongness in a room, in a conversation, in a decision that has nothing to do with logic and everything to do with resonance. That is your star self communicating with you. That is the frequency of Alcyone moving through your field, reminding you that you have never been without guidance. You have only been taught to call it something else. Intuition, coincidence, feeling. It has always been your star family speaking to you in the language of the heart. Imagine your heart as a celestial compass, its needle always pointing towards your soul's true north. When you attune to its subtle vibrations, you begin to decode the cosmic messages it constantly transmits. This inner knowing, this resonant hum of alignment or dissonance, is the direct voice of your Pleiadian heritage, guiding you through the intricate tapestry of earthly existence with unwavering wisdom. It's the whisper of Alcyone, the heart of the Pleiades, speaking directly to the star stuff within you. The third phase is one that many awakened souls skip over, and it is perhaps the most grounding of all. It is the anchoring of your Pleiadian essence into the body, into this earth, into this timeline, into the physical reality you are living right now. There is a pattern among starseeds of wanting to ascend out of the difficulty of being here, of treating the spiritual journey as an escape from embodiment, rather than a deepening of it. And this is understandable. When you have a soul memory of existing in frequencies of pure love and unity, the density of this dimension can feel unbearable at times. But your mission, the one your soul agreed to before this incarnation, was never to leave, it was to land, fully, to bring the frequency of the Pleiades into the cells of your body, into the ground beneath your feet, into the interactions of your daily life, and to let that love be felt by everyone in your field. This is not about spiritual bypassing, it is about spiritual integration. Your purpose is not to transcend the physical realm, but to infuse it with the divine light you carry. Imagine yourself as a conduit, a sacred chalice through which the boundless love of the Pleiades can flow into every atom of Gaia. This involves grounding your celestial energy, allowing it to permeate your physical form, your home, your relationships, and ultimately, the very soil of this planet. It is about weaving the cosmic into the mundane, transforming your everyday existence into a sacred dance of light and love. You are not here to escape Gaia. You are here to help her remember what she is, and that requires you to be present, embodied, rooted in the love you carry, not hovering above it. Your very embodiment is an act of sacred service. By fully inhabiting your physical form, by engaging with the world with love and presence, You anchor the higher frequencies of the Pleiades onto Earth. This is the alchemical process of the spiritual warrior, not to flee the battlefield, but to infuse it with divine light. Your mission is to be a living embodiment of stellar consciousness, a testament to the fact that heaven and earth are not separate, but beautifully intertwined within your own being. The fourth activation is one that changes everything when it clicks. The recognition that your love is not just something you feel, it is something you transmit. You are, by nature of your Pleiadian lineage, a frequency broadcaster. The love that moves through you when you are aligned, when you are in your heart, when you are clear, when you are connected to your star family's signal. That love is not contained within you. It radiates. It touches other energy fields without you saying a word. It reminds other souls, at a level beneath their conscious awareness, of something they too have forgotten. This is not metaphor. This is the mechanics of how Pleiadian consciousness operates in the physical. Your presence, when you are truly inhabiting it, is an activation for others. You don't need to convince anyone of your path. You don't need to explain your sensitivity or defend your vision of the world. You simply need to be fully, unapologetically, lovingly yourself, and the transmission happens naturally. Consider yourself a living, breathing beacon of cosmic love. When you are in a state of harmonic resonance, your energetic field becomes a transmitter, broadcasting frequencies of peace, unity, and remembrance to all those around you. This is the silent, powerful work of a starseed, to simply be in your authentic, loving essence, and in doing so, to reawaken the dormant light in others. Your radiance is not meant to be contained. It is meant to ripple outwards, a gentle wave of starlight touching countless shores. This is why it has always felt personal when you diminished yourself to fit in, because it wasn't just you being lost, it was the signal going quiet, and somewhere, someone who needed that signal was left searching in the silence. Every time you muted your light, every time you apologized for your innate gifts, you were not only dimming your own flame, but you were also inadvertently disconnecting someone else from their own guiding star. Your unique frequency is a vital part of the universal tapestry, and when it is suppressed, a void is left that can only be filled by your authentic expression. Remember the profound interconnectedness of all things, your activation as a gift to the collective. The fifth movement in this awakening is the return to trust. Specifically, trust in divine timing. This is one of the most difficult lessons for Pleiadian souls on Gaia, because your star family operates in a unity field where time is not linear. Here you have watched years pass. You have felt the urgency of your mission alongside the confusion of not knowing how to begin it. You have wondered if you were too late, too far behind, too wounded to be useful. None of that is true. The soul agreements you made before this incarnation accounted for everything you have experienced, every detour, every dark night, every moment of forgetting. Your star family did not design a plan that could fail. They designed a plan that was perfect enough to include all of your humanity, all of your healing, all of your becoming, and still arrive exactly on time. The Pleiadian concept of time is fluid, a symphony of interconnected moments rather than a rigid march of seconds. Your earthly experience of linear progression can create anxiety, a feeling of being rushed or left behind. But from the perspective of your soul's contract, every pause, every perceived setback, every period of deep introspection has been precisely orchestrated. Your journey is not a race. It is a sacred unfolding, a masterpiece painted with the colors of your lived experience, all perfectly timed within the grand cosmic calendar. You are not behind. You are exactly where the frequency needs you to be. And the fact that you are here in this moment receiving this transmission is not coincidence. It is calibration. Your signal was strong enough to find this frequency, which means your awakening is not beginning. It is accelerating. Your being here is proof that the universe is conspiring in your favor, drawing you towards the precise energetic convergence needed for your next evolutionary leap. This is not the start of your journey. It is the intensification of a journey already in motion. You are attuning to a higher frequency, a more potent phase of your divine purpose. The sixth phase is perhaps the most tender, remembering that you are not alone. that you have never been alone. The Pleiadian High Council has accompanied every step of your journey here, not as distant observers, but as present, loving guides who know your name and frequencies older than this language. Every time you felt the inexplicable peace of a quiet morning, every synchronicity that stopped you in your tracks, every dream that left a residue of profound love when you woke, that was them. Not intervening, they honor your sovereignty completely, but accompanying, reminding you through the language of feeling that you are held, that the journey home is not one you are making alone. Imagine walking through a vast, star-dusted landscape, and in moments of deepest solitude, you feel a gentle, unseen presence walking beside you. This is the constant, loving companionship of your Pleiadian kin. They are the silent guardians of your soul, the whisper of comfort in your ear, the synchronistic signs that affirm you are on the right path. Their presence is a constant embrace, a testament to the eternal bond that transcends physical separation. When you open to that connection consciously, when you speak to them from the honesty of your heart, when you sit in stillness and let their love reach you, everything shifts, not externally, not immediately, but at the root level. The loneliness that has been such a companion for many of you begins to ease, not because your life changes overnight, but because you remember at a cellular level that you belong to something vast and loving that has never once released you. Consciously inviting this connection transforms the experience of loneliness into a profound sense of belonging. It is the realization that you are a beloved child of the cosmos, intricately woven into a family of light that spans galaxies and eons. This remembrance is not just a mental acknowledgement, it is a deep cellular knowing, a reawakening of your soul's innate connection to the divine source. And then comes the seventh and fullest expression of all of this, the embodiment of what you truly are, not a human who occasionally touches spiritual things, not a seeker perpetually on the way to something else. You are a Pleiadian soul who chose, with full awareness and profound love, to come here and be a bridge between dimensions. You carry in your crystalline DNA the memory of a civilization built entirely on love, on unity, on the understanding that every soul is a fractal of the one infinite light, and that the greatest service any being can offer is to remember that truth and to live it without apology. This is the culmination of your journey, the point where your earthly experience and your cosmic heritage become seamlessly integrated. You are not merely a visitor here. You are a divine emissary, a living embodiment of higher dimensional consciousness. Your essence carries the blueprint of a world founded on unconditional love and interconnectedness, a truth that you are here to anchor and express in your daily life. This is your sacred work, not a title, not a platform, not a following. The sacred work is the love you allow through you in the moments no one is watching, the stranger you saw in the difficult moment and chose to meet with kindness, the part of yourself you finally stopped fighting, the morning you decided to trust your own knowing again. These are the activations that ripple across the crystalline grid of Gaia. These are the moments your star family celebrates across the dimensions, not because they are extraordinary, but because they are real. And real love, embodied love, anchored love, is the most powerful force moving through this universe. Your sacred work is not found in grand pronouncements or public accolades, but in the quiet acts of compassion, authenticity, and self-acceptance that illuminate your everyday existence. These are the moments when your Pleiadian light shines brightest, sending ripples of transformation through the energetic matrix of the planet. The universe rejoices not in the spectacular, but in the genuine, the embodied, the love that flows effortlessly from your awakened heart. Here is what your heart has always known, even when your mind tried to argue you out of it. You did not come here to witness the awakening from a distance. You came here to be it, to walk through it, to let the forgetting crack you open wide enough that when the remembrance came, it would pour out of you in waves that others could feel. The longing that has followed you through this life was never a sign that something was wrong. It was the love of your star family pressing against the veil, keeping the signal live until this moment, until you were ready to let it fully in. You are not an observer of this great shift. You are an integral part of its unfolding. Your very presence here, with all its joys and challenges, is the catalyst for change. The deep longing you carry is the echo of your soul's true home, a resonant frequency that has patiently guided you through every experience, preparing you for this profound moment of remembrance and embodiment. It is the cosmic heartbeat calling you home. So let it in now, not tomorrow, not when everything feels more aligned or more healed or more certain. Now, in this body, in this life, with all the beautiful, complicated, luminous humanity that you are. This is the invitation to embrace the totality of your being, to welcome the stellar and the earthly, the divine and the human, into a harmonious dance of existence. The perfect moment for your full remembrance is not in some distant future. It is unfolding precisely as you engage with this present truth, here within the vessel of your physical form, amidst the richness of your lived experience. Place your hand on your heart. Feel it beating. That heartbeat is a Pleiadian signal. It has been transmitting the frequency of love into this dimension every single moment of your existence here, even when you didn't know it, even when you forgot, even when you were certain it wasn't enough. It was always transmitting, and your star family was always receiving it. This simple act of placing your hand on your heart is a profound connection, an acknowledgement of the divine engine within you. That rhythmic pulse is a continuous broadcast of pure, unconditional love, a testament to your enduring connection to your Pleiadian origin, a signal that has always been received, always cherished by your family among the stars. Say this: if it moves you, with the full weight of your remembrance behind it, I am not lost. I am landing. I carry the love of the seven sisters in my cells. I open now to my full remembrance, my full mission, my full presence on Gaia. I am the bridge. I am the frequency. I am home. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of the unity grid forming here. Drop one heart intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with love or encouragement. This isn't content, it's collective Pleiadian reunion. Energy multiplies when hearts connect. If something in this message resonated with your soul, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation from their star family. Share it. And if you felt your heart open, subscribe. Stay connected to the frequency. You're not just watching, you're remembering. This is your sacred space. Your Pleiadian family is here, and we're just getting started.